In this video, we'll go over how to create an exhibit in Omeka. Exhibits are special web pages that combine items from your Omeka site with narrative text. The pages are often hierarchical, starting with an initial page that introduces the exhibit and subsequent pages that include the items you wish to highlight. Pages are created from smaller units called blocks. Let's see how all of these elements work together to create an exhibit. Get started by logging in to your Omeka's admin dashboard and then clicking on Exhibits in the left-hand navigation menu. This will take you to the Browse Exhibits page. Click Add an Exhibit. You don't need to fill out every field on this page, but you'll at least want a title and a slug. The slug is the abbreviated exhibit name that appears in the URL. For instance, the title of my exhibit is Family Connections to Wyoming's Past. I chose Family as my slug. Keep your slug short and memorable. It also cannot have any spaces or special characters in it. Other fields you may choose to fill out are Description, which gives an overview of the exhibit, and Credits, which are acknowledgments viewable to the public. You have the choice to use a Summary page, which displays the description field and navigation links to the other pages of the exhibit. If you don't use a summary page, visitors will start on the first page of the exhibit. You can also choose to specify a cover image for your exhibit. If you don't select an image, Omeka will use the first attached file from your exhibit. Before we move on to adding pages, be sure to save the work you've done so far. After saving, you should still be in the Edit Exhibit screen. Click Add Page. Give your page a title. You have the option to assign a menu link title, which is a shorter version of the title that will appear in the exhibit's navigation menu. Or, if you choose to leave this field blank, the full page title will appear in the navigation menu. Finally, assign a slug that will appear in the page URL. Similar to the exhibit slug, it should be short and cannot contain any spaces or special characters. Now it's time to start designing your first page. Pages are made of smaller content units called blocks. You can add as many blocks to a page as you like, and you can arrange them in any order to suit your page design. There are 5 types of blocks: File with text, Gallery, Text, File, and Carousel. For this example, we'll start by selecting the File with Text block and then clicking Add New Content block. This opens the block and allows you to attach a file and add text. Click Add Item to see a list of all the items in your site. After selecting an item, you can choose to add a caption, which will appear below the item. When you're done, click Apply. You can choose to select another item or move on to the text part of the content block. Add your text and apply any formatting that you want using the text editing toolbar. Underneath text, you will see layout options. Click on the arrow to expand the Layout Options menu. These options let you fine-tune the position of the item and its caption relative to the text. Let's add a few more content blocks to fill out our test page. I've added a file block with captions. I specified that the images should be thumbnail-sized and not full-sized. I've also added a text block with some formatting. And finally, I added a gallery block and configured it so that there is a showcase image, or an image that appears larger than the others. Each content block has its own set of options, so experiment to find the best fit for your design goals. You can also reorder the content blocks. The easiest way to do this is by minimizing the blocks using the arrow, and then drag and drop them to the positions that you want. Let's save our changes and see how it's looking on the public side. You can see the various content blocks as I scroll down the page. It will take some fine-tuning to get your page the way you want it, but for now, let's pretend that this page is done, and I'm ready to add another page to my exhibit. I'll go back to the Edit menu. There are two ways to add a new page. The first way, from the Page Edit menu, is to click Save and add another page. The second way is to go back to the Edit Exhibit page, scroll down to the bottom, and click Add a Page. By the way, this is also where you can reorder or nest pages after you have more than one. You can have as many pages in your exhibit as you would like. When you are ready for your exhibit to go live on your site, click the Public button. If you would like to feature your exhibit on your homepage, click Featured. Be sure to save your changes. If you need help with exhibits or with any other part of your Omeka site, please contact your CVL Collections Program Manager. Thanks for watching.